What's up with it, y'all? We back. Knockout rituals in the dough. What's good? Hope everybody feeling okay. We got something special today, man. We talking about the thing that's on everybody's mind. Jaron Ennis, that special kid out of Philly, and Terrence Crawford. Big fight, man. Big fight that a lot of people are asking for. And we finna just run through that real briefly. Because in my opinion, it's not a good fight, man. It's not what y'all think it's gonna be. And to be honest with you, I don't really like that fight for a couple of reasons. So y'all let me know if y'all agree or disagree in the comments. First and foremost, Jaron Ennis is a special fighter. I got a video on him probably about 2 years ago on this channel. Special kid, man. Got a lot of talent. But the timing is off, man. And basically, man, I just feel like if I were Terrence Crawford, this ain't no good fight right now, man. When you trying to get the big fights, the big paydays before you leave the sport, you already made it clear you don't know how much longer you're going to be fighting. You don't need to waste no time fighting no prospects. I get that you got mandatories. You got all these belts you took from Arrow. You got to defend them mugs. You stay at 147. You know what I'm saying? You got a mandatory for everything that you got. But at the same time, you already said you moving up. So the first reason why I don't think this is a good fight, you will get discredited for fighting Boots. Let's be real. You beat a undefeated, unified welterweight champion that was a boogeyman that was dominating his weight class since he debuted, and you got discredited. What you think they gonna say if you beat a prospect? Even though he is a mandatory, he's fought no former world champions or anything, right? You will get discredited. They're going to say that Bud beat a prospect, Bud beat a guy that was too green, he was too young, he was not ready. They'll basically say Bud cherry-picked this guy. That's what's gonna happen. Where have we heard this before? You already know. When Floyd fought Canelo, Canelo was not on Floyd's radar. He was not checking for Canelo. Canelo, however, kept calling Floyd out. He called him out twice. The second time after the Jose Cito Lopez victory, he got on the mic and called out Floyd. What did Floyd do? He answered. He gave the man what he asked for. And can you imagine what people said? Before the fight, all the fans said Canelo was too big. He was too strong. He got all these knockouts. He fights at 154. He's going to sleep Floyd Mayweather. He's going to knock, well, I can't say what they say, but they don't call him Mayweather. They changed the M to a G. They changed it to a G. Or they call him Chicken Runner. Canelo's going to knock out Chicken Runner. Canelo's in the top 5 pound for pound rank. Canelo has 40 plus victories. Canelo's a champion. Floyd can't deal with his power. What did those same people say the moment Floyd took him to school? Canelo was too young. Canelo was too green. Floyd fought him at the right time. Years after he retired, Floyd should come out of retirement and try to fight him now. Things will be different. That's the same thing that's going to happen to Bud if he fights that kid, man. I shouldn't say kid because he's like 26 years old. But that's the type of stuff you'll hear. And people will move on from Boots to the next person that they can find in hopes of knocking out Bud. Because people hate Crawford. It started with Arrow. Arrow's going to sleep him. Arrow's going to break him. He's going to collect his eye. When Arrow failed, everybody jumped ship to Boots. Now they're going to say you're ducking Boots. You got to fight Boots. Once he takes Boots to school, Boots was too young. Boots was too green. You had to fight him early before he hit his prime. And then they'll move on to the next guy. You can't do that to Canelo. You can't do that to Tim Tszyu. They'll find somebody. They're going to always move the goalposts. And that's one reason why I don't think Bud should even fight the dude. What's the point? You know what I mean? Other reason is he got nothing to gain. Now, this is assuming Bud does not stay at 47. He moves up to 54. If he stays at 47, he has to defend his title against these guys, these young guys. He has to, you know what I'm saying? You got to defend against the mandatories. But he said he was moving up. So, the other reasons, man, he has nothing to gain. You know what I'm saying? Jaron Ennis has everything to gain. He gets belts out of it. You know what I'm saying? What do Bud get if he beats this guy? Nothing. The payday won't be the same. He won't maximize his profits. Jaron Ennis is not a household name. He's not even a big name. If you're not a diehard boxing fan, you don't know who he is. It's only a few guys who have that star power that are well known amongst casuals against people who don't watch boxing. If your name is Gervonta Tank Davis, all these casuals know who you are. All these high school kids, these football players, people that only watch the NBA, they know who Tank is. They know who Ryan Garcia is. A lot of them know who Errol Spence is. So Bud and Errol made some bread off of that fight. If Crawford fights Jaron Ennis, the only money that will be made off of sales or the people basically buying the fight for Crawford and us diehard fans, you know, they'll tune in for Boots, but the majority of the public do not know who Boots is. You could get much bigger paydays by just following through with the Jermell Charlo fight. If you're gonna get discredited anyways for beating an opponent, at least make sure you get some belts out of it or some big paper. You understand me? The most money you can get. If he fights Ennis, not only does he acquire no belts, no undisputed in a third weight class, no nothing, he don't even get as much money as he could get if he fought someone else. So yeah, that's really all it is to it, man. There's not really nothing to it, you feel me? But discredit. That's it, man. I ain't got much to say on this topic, you know what I mean? They gonna keep moving the goalposts. You're gonna keep knocking these people off, and they're gonna keep putting somebody else on that pedestal in hopes of them being the person to beat you. That's it. I want to see the man honestly move up to 54 and take on Tim Tszyu. That's what I want to see. Somebody deadly. Not saying the Boots ain't deadly, but I don't think that man ready yet. He good, but nah, man. It's levels to this. But Tim Tszyu is dangerous. Jermell Charlo is dangerous. I think they're equally dangerous, but most importantly, there's a lot to gain by facing either one of them. A title in a new weight class, a chance to fight for undisputed, and most importantly, a giant payday if he can get that Charlo fight. Exactly what he needs before he rides off into the sunset and leaves the sport. At the age of 36, getting ready to be 36 next month, it's inevitable. Eventually, you'll have to hang up those gloves. So like he said on The Breakfast Club and on CBS, he's trying to maximize the most money he can get. He wants these big legacy fights right before he leaves the sport. And Jaron Ennis is not that. You feel me? And Ennis could actually move up to 54. That kid is talented. But that's all I gotta say, man. You feel me? Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you think he should go ahead and stay at 47 and defend it, or if he should go through with his plans and chase after Jermell. It's Knockout Rituals, baby. I love you. I appreciate all the support. Hey, man, this channel finna take off, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.